Israel, keep the commandments.
Oh, Israel. The call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise. From Mississippi soil where the history haven't changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes. Still hear our voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warned, and gathered again. Written long before the pen.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct.
Order of Melchizedek. Michael, keep the faith. Stephen, keep the commandment. Cortez, keep the faith. KG, keep the commandments. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. Tupelo, Mississippi.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7 and 8.
What's going on, Juco?
Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and in every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. Yeah. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. It brings tears to my eyes to watch my people suffer. Then I sit back and watch all these other nations bubble. Then I reflect on Deuteronomy 28 curses. It's apparent why Israel Cadillac and hearses. I've been witnessing so much hurt and pain through the lens of these eyes. I'm out to convinced that somehow I've been desensitized. I'm just praying for the day that he cracked that sky on that cloud with that sword to destroy this world with fire. Yeah, they all gon' die. They all gon' die. In that day, they all gon' cry. They all gon' cry. Yeah, plus they all gon' lie. Trying to die, but they can't. Why the Messiah going hard on their ass like LeBron in the paint? Those who led into captivity shall also go. And those of us who at the bottom won't have to moan no more. that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. Shalom, 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 family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Order Melchizedek, Tupelo, Mississippi. We in a building. We got a great lesson prepared for the family tonight. A lot of things going on in the world right now. A lot of things need to be discussed, and we here for it. So I just want to say welcome to the channel. Get your notebook, get you a pad out, get you a pen or a pencil, grab you something to write with, hang out with your brothers for the next couple of hours as we bring out Bible prophecy, as we bring out these scriptures. But most importantly, family, grab your sword, grab your Bible, get prepared to follow along with us in the scriptures as you always do. And as we always like to say, don't take our word for it. Study to show thyself approved. Do your due diligence. Write these scriptures down. Go back. Go through these scriptures, cross-reference these precepts, because the precepts will be coming out tonight. But I just want to tell everybody that we are not a hate group. Definitely for this lesson tonight, we don't hate anyone because of their race, their religion, or their gender. We are a Bible-based group, teach from the 1611 King James Version Bible, including the Apocrypha. Well, family, as we get ready to start this lesson, I just want to open up by saying, we living in a time here in 2026, we're not imagining the hatred. We're not imagining the violence. We're not imagining the war that's being waged against us. We're not crazy. What we're witnessing is real. Black people in America, we're suffering at the hands of our open enemies more and more and more at a higher rate than we probably ever have in history. And I looked up some stats. The latest FBI and DOJ hate crime data shows that 11,679 reported hate crime incidents happened in 2024. The second highest total since the federal government began reporting on this. Black Americans remain one of the most targeted and hated groups in the world. Even in 2026, America is still experiencing open racial terror, like the reported burning crosses in Chicago Grant Park, which the police said that they investigated it as a hate-related crime. Justice has never moved evenly for us as a people. The Bureau of Justice statistics reported that Black Americans were jailed at 3.6 times the rate of white Americans. And this happened in 2023. The Sentencing Project says Black Americans are incarcerated at about 5 times the rate of whites in America. The National Registry of Exoneration, this report was done in 2023, found that 61% of exonerations that occur are black people. This is showing that wrongful convictions and official misconduct are not rare occasions in our community. So, family, this is what we're going to be discussing tonight. This is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the full cup. We're going to be talking about the cup being full and the cup runneth over. That's what we're going to be discussing tonight. So with that being said, I want to introduce my brothers on the panel. I got brother KG in the building with me tonight. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom, brothers. Shalom, brothers and sisters in the chat. Man, I ain't even got a title for this one. Just know it's finna go down, brothers and sisters. All praise.
Hallelujah. And I got my brother Mikael in the building with me tonight. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom. We in the building, Hebrew. We in the building. Shalom, our brothers on the chat. I mean, and sisters in the chat. And shalom to all my brothers on the panel. Shout out to Tubal Yah. I see you, Hebrew.
All praise to the Most High. So with that being said, Hebrew.
You got Yeti?
Oh, Yeti up here with us. Shalom.
Yes,
Yeti,
sir.
I didn't even know. Got brother
It's all good.
Yedidiah in the building with us tonight. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, everybody. Shalom, everybody in the chat. I'm going to quote the words of the great Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you.
All praises to the Most High.
Who you with?
Who you with? All right, brother Mikael. Hey, I turn it over to you, Hebrew.
All right, brothers and sisters. Tonight's main topic of scripture that's going to deal with the entirety of this lesson tonight, this demonstration of excellent swordsmanship that my brother's going to display with the scriptures tonight. We're coming out of Jeremiah chapter 30, brothers and sisters. And we're going to read Jeremiah 30, 1 through 7. So, sisters, have your head covered. Brothers, sisters in the chat. Sisters, have your head covered. Brothers, have your heads uncovered. We're about to go through the word of the Most High. So let me begin in this Jeremiah 30, 1 through 7. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, from Elohim, saying, thus speaketh the Lord Yah of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Yehudah, said the Lord. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Yehudah. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And I will finish this chapter at the end of this lesson. But today, brothers and sisters, we're getting ready to go into the fullness of Jacob's trouble. The Most High has shown us many signs here for the last couple of weeks. We got other nations killing our children. Our children is under attack. We had Rick Child unalive our little young brother out in North Carolina. Then we have our young brother thrown away for over 30-something years out there in Texas, Carmelo Anthony. We got another little young child that was playing, and a Chinese man shot the brother in the arm because they was out there playing and they was too loud. We got heathens walking up on family gatherings in full armor bodysuits, shooting at our people at a birthday party, a family reunion, whatever they was having. We are under attack, brothers and sisters, on all sides, all levels, physically and spiritually. These be the days of the fullness of Jacob's trouble. And there's going to be many more incidences that you're going to see. Some going to involve us. Some going to involve family members. We all going to get hit by this thing one way or the other. But be strong and of good courage, because the weapons that are formed against us should not prosper. I think that's how they go. Did I say that wrong? I said that wrong, didn't I? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's what I did say. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So, brothers and sisters, as I yield and give it back to Stephanie, we about to go into this thing tonight hard in the paint. And if you got soft ears, and I ain't gonna say a weak spirit, but if you got soft ears, this ain't for you.
And a weak stomach.
You got a weak stomach, this ain't for you. But I yield.
All praise to the Most High, Hebrew. Yeah, while we on that topic, man, I want to go. If one of you brothers can pull it for me, let's go to the book of Jeremiah and go to chapter 30, Hebrew. Let's start at verse 1 and read down to verse 7.
Steph, I just
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 1 through 7.
Can you hear me?
Hey Steph, can you hear Mikael?
What did he say?
He already read Jeremiah 1 through 7, 31 through 7.
Oh, okay. All praises. Go to Daniel chapter 12 and read verse 1, Hebrew. My bad. I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I'm over here in a tornado. I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Daniel
chapter yeah, all right. Daniel chapter 7 and 1, Hebrew.
Daniel 12 and 1.
Oh, Daniel 12 and 1. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Mikael stand up, that great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. That's how you say his name in Hebrew. That's how you say Michael. I say Michael, since you laughed at it, made me feel bad. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
All praises to the Most High. So that's just a precept for what you read in Jeremiah 30, verse 1 through 7. Also, Hebrew, go to Matthew chapter 24 and read verse 21 and 22.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, and it reads, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
So that's the scripture backing up what you're talking about Jacob's trouble and how the Most High is going to shorten the days for our account. Last precept on that, go to 2nd Esdras, Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
Second
I got to get it on the
Esdras.
screen. Hold on. Because I didn't bring my pocket. I left it in the truck.
Okay.
There ain't no
Okay.
big deal. I can get it on. I'm on my laptop. Hold on. Let me get it. 2nd Esdras, what, Hebrew?
16 and read 70 through 74.
Second Esdras 16, 70 through 74.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, hold on, Hebrew. Let me get it on the screen for the brothers and sisters, and I'll be ready to read. I should have told IT to get it up there, shouldn't I?
That's right.
IT, you slipping back there.
Hey, you gotta give me the yeah, I need that. I don't got that. I need that.
Type in King James Bible online.
All right, hold on.
I'm
gonna go to read.
The Apocrypha in it?
Yeah, it got the Apocrypha in it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna
Go
go
ahead
read.
and bring it out, Hebrew.
Yeah, that one you gotta just scroll down at the bottom, and it'll give you 1611 with Apocrypha. But then you go right back up. It'll say the standard, so you're not reading in the old English.
Okay, I'm gonna have to download that one myself.
Yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking about, it's the King James Online, right?
Yeah, the King James Bible online. Brother
Yeah.
Ken.
Yes, sir. And whenever y'all got a moment, I do have something to say, but I want to definitely wait until y'all get y'all stuff out.
Okay. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, we bring this script right here. Yeah, you can bring it out.
All right, family. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, 70 through 74. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. I want to read that again. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
All praises to the Most High. So even though we gotta go through Jacob's trouble, we gotta go through it, Hebrew. It's prophesied that it's gonna happen, but in the end, like Cortez say, in the end we win. So I yield right there, Yeti. Go ahead.
Shalom, Elder Walter.
Yes, sir. So I didn't get a chance to get on with Brother Mikael, but it hit me hard, man. I was hoping y'all brothers get on. We already know what we're dealing with. One thing for certain, one thing for sure. I'm a preference this, and y'all brother let me know if I'm wrong. But it's a blessing to be a part of the struggle, if y'all understand it. Because we get to see we get to see the goodness of the Lord. And once we understand, man, that the light shine in the darkness, and the darkness can't comprehend it not. And if we are the light of the world like we're supposed to be, we the salt of earth, We can't lose our savor. We can't lose who we are because we already understand these, like y'all said, these times have got to come. And if y'all sit back and if you ever fear, sit back and think about the times where the Most High brought you out of the situation where you thought Esau and who would you say yesterday, Mikael? Them musty ass Indians.
Yeah, the must Indians.
But I mean, honestly, I don't want to go too far, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, and my spirit got happy when y'all brought this stuff out. I was in the military, and Esau had done some stuff trying to throw me in prison and all that. Don't y'all know? You find out real quick what side of the Lord you're on, because when you see His vengeance, most of the time you ain't there. Most of the time you hear about what's going on. And then that's why, like Brother was saying yesterday, people going to have a hard time trying to even put their mouth to say anything ill of you because they already know the Most High with that brother or that sister. So let them do them and smile in their face. Say, whatever you going to do it. But you better hurry up and get it done because once Papa get off his chair, what was it like when we were coming up? If you were at one blessed kid that you started crying and daddy got out of his chair, ain't gonna be a dry tear, a dry face. So we got to do things that are perfect and in order with the Most High, because with that young man in Texas, what I heard the report was they hurried up and sent him over to the walls. I mean, to a unit in Huntsville, Texas. And ironically enough, the warden, I sent y'all the same thing on the chat earlier. The warden's last name is Metcalf, which is the same as that family name. So they got some collusion going on. They spent a whole year with collusion because I've never seen in my life where they judge and then sentence you in the same day, or your defense throw up such a sorry defense that is just a slam dunk, and then they sent you away to the prison. And normally that takes months, a couple of years for you to get out of county to go send in prison. They're about to do stuff to that boy, but we pray and we hope that boy heard the message of the Most High. Keep the law, statute, commandments, because one thing for certain, one thing for sure. If that boy's in the right standing with the Most High, heads are going to roll. You're going to see death crawling all over there.
Yeah,
I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the uncle of the Metcalf family, but I know they related.
Well, they might as well call themselves the dead cats family because them angels still working. I don't believe they ever took a day off. I yield. I don't want to take away from it, but it was important to me to let y'all know this ain't a time to sit there and travail. This is a time to understand where you stand with the Most High and get right. I yield. I'm sorry.
Oh, you all right, bro? Go ahead, Step. Where we going?
We can go ahead and start that first video, KG. You remember the order, don't you, KG?
Yeah, I got it in order already. Let me get to it.
Okay, all praise.
KG taking my job. All praises to the Most High. And now,
Hey, KG done got that laptop, boy.
Hey, feel free to take it back whenever you're ready. I like being the announcer of the show.
I got you. We already said we're gonna work together. You're doing a great job, though.
All right.
Hey, just as long as y'all know I'm not the tech guy.
Come on, IT. Hey, come on, Step. Get on IT. Come on, IT. Get it together.
Hey, you've been waiting to say that,
Get
haven't
it
you?
together, IT. Get it together, IT.
KG, you know I've been waiting to say that.
The get the volume turned
IT.
up on it.
Ain't no sound, IT. Y'all bear with us. He knew with this. Okay, KG, if you ain't got no sound, go stop the stream and everything. Just take it off.
All right, hold on.
And then go back in.
All right, let me get back on it. Let me add to the screen. I apologize, brothers and sisters.
I'm gonna do like I do, boy. Get it together.
Oh no. One thing about me, I am great at adapting.
No, you doing good, bro. You need to learn this.
Is it
I was an
playing?
adult
Y'all hear it now?
before I ever heard about
Yeah.
it. That
Let me start it
was
up.
hit.
Something terrible happened here.
Fair
And
use.
people didn't talk about it.
I was an adult before I ever heard about it. It was something that was hidden.
This entire historic community was obliterated.
Bodies dumped in rivers, bodies dumped in mass graves. It was an absolute massacre.
This story isn't one you'll find in most history books. And almost 100 years later, the facts of what exactly happened that day are still unraveling.
So we're driving in what's known as Black Wall Street. It's where one of the nation's worst episodes of racial violence took place.
In 1921, a neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma called the Greenwood District was a bustling community of Black-owned businesses. Tulsa locals know that period of Greenwood's history as a kind of golden age.
If you can imagine just like an old-time downtown, things like movie theaters, pharmacies, hair salons, and so forth.
They called it Black Wall Street.
It was a mecca. It was a huge success.
But Black Wall Street was also an anomaly. It thrived at a time when the KKK was incredibly active in Oklahoma, and the nation had just been through the Red Summer of 1919, when white mobs murdered Black people in dozens of incidents across the U.S.
There needed to be a sort of match or an igniter tossed on these embers. And that trigger event was an incident that involved two teenagers, Dick Rowland, 19-year-old Black boy who shined shoes downtown, Sarah Page, 17-year-old white girl who ran an elevator in a downtown building called the Drexel Building. He went to the building, boarded the elevator. Something happened. Sarah Page began to scream. They both ran out of the elevator.
Now, we don't know exactly what happened in this elevator, but a day later, Rowland was arrested and taken to the courthouse. The local newspaper ran an article claiming Rowland had assaulted Page. Even though Page refused to press charges, the article was essentially a call to action for whites.
A large white mob began to gather on the lawn of the courthouse. Dick Rowland was in jail on the top floor. A number of Black men, several dozen, marched down to the courthouse to protect him, some of them armed. There was a struggle between one of the Black men in the small group and one of the white men in the larger group, and things sort of went south from that point.
Hundreds of white people descended upon Black Wall Street, armed.
Stop right there, KG.
Behind the railroad tracks that marked off the Green.
Okay, so what we're establishing here is a pattern, right? We are establishing a pattern to show that every time the Most High allows us to have a little sanctuary in this captivity, Esau can't take it. He can't stand to see us prosper. He can't stand to see us feel like we getting a little bit ahead, right? Because if y'all think about it, in 2026, so-called Black people here in America, we're making more money than we ever have. Our home ownership is higher than it's ever been. Our job status. The Most High has really opened up the storehouse and started to bless us in this captivity. So it's not going unnoticed by our open enemies. They see it happening. They see the blessings. They see something that they've seen before. When stuff go on, we don't cry about it no more. We don't march no more. We don't get in a big uproar about stuff anymore. We don't do that anymore. Black people in 2025, I remember it was a slogan that was going around. It said, what were they saying to Mike? We in the house. We sitting down.
Yeah, we in the house.
And because of that, you haven't seen black people marching. You haven't seen the police sicking dogs on us and shooting us with rubber bullets in our eyes and stuff like that. So they got to figure out a way to get us stirred back up. Because at one point, they was almost to that race war that they want so bad. America was to a tilt just a few years ago. It was at a boiling point. And they almost got what they wanted, but the Most High didn't allow it to happen. So they got to get it stirred back up. Y'all brother got anything?
Yeah, you right, Hebrew. But let's look at this. I want to say the majority of that have awakened into the knowledge of the truth of the Most High. I want to say it started around 2015, 16 for a lot of us. But you remember now, at the beginning of our awakening, who was president? Obama was, right?
That's
so
right.
So you remember when Obama took office, that's when we started to see a lot of what? Police killings. I mean, it was like almost every day it was a killing. Do you all remember that?
Yes, sir. I remember that. I remember that.
But we were still awakening, a lot of us at that time. There was a lot of us that woke up in 2015, 16 going forward. So, but we were still drunk off the cup of Babylon because we had a what? Black president, right? We thought we had hope in America. See, this is what I'm saying. We still had a covenant with death. KT, somebody read me Isaiah 28. Go to Isaiah 28. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna let the Most High tell us what I'm trying to tell y'all. So when you go to Isaiah 28, KG, start at read 14 and 15. Yeah, Isaiah 28, 14 and 15.
All right, 1 second. All right, I see it's on the screen. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 14. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men, that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death. And
stop
with
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Our people have made a covenant with death. Right after those civil rights, we started getting rights to vote, in the Jim Crow. We're coming out of segregation into what? Integration, right? We made a covenant with America. We made a covenant with death, brothers and sisters. This is what I'm trying to get us to see. Read on, Hebrew.
Hold on, my mic was on mute. It's lucky. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
See, this is what I'm saying. Talk to us. Under this false pretense that we're Americans, we're all one. The justice system works for everybody. We was drunk off of this. Our people were making lies our refuge. We can do anything in America. Obama's the first black president. All of this stuff, making a covenant with that. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But see,
Hey.
as the awakening keep going, and as it kept getting momentum, the Israelite awakening that we Israel. So now we starting to do what now? We starting to break away from the lies of refuge. We starting to disannul our covenant that we made with dad. We start coming out of sororities. Don't you making a covenant when you join a sorority? Ain't that a covenant with dad? Okay. Don't you see? We start coming out of the Masonic lodges, the Shriner lodges. Ain't that a covenant with dad? So as this awakening kept going, we stopped making lies our refuge. See, this is what the Most High is doing on up to where we at right now. Now watch this. Read verse 16 through 18.
All right, Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
Stop. So now we start to find out who's our precious cornerstone is, and that's Yeshua. We start calling him Jesus. We still use that name to wake up our other brothers and sisters that's not in the truth yet. But we find out who the cornerstone is. So we start what? We took our allegiance from America and put it on this tried precious cornerstone, which is Yeshua.
Hey, Salakia, Mikael. I'm gonna tell you another thing we stopped trusting in. We stopped trusting in their election systems.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got a lot of noise going on.
Yeah, somebody got a lot of noise.
We stopped trusting in their justice system. We stopped trusting them to do right by us, bro. We accepted the fact. We accepted who these people really were in the awakening. Now, not all of us, but a lot of us. And what do the scriptures say? Those that are called by my name, if they'll humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and heal the land. See, they know that this awakening is coming. They know that the turn it has come. That's why they're trying to silence us. That's why they trying to silence the Israelite community, bro. Because they know that the more we preach, the more we teach, the more people we reach, the more hearts this word of God touch. When people hear the truth of the Bible, when they hear their true history, it's changing lives, bro.
That's right.
And they can't take that. That's why they ramping everything up now. But I yield. Go ahead.
So we got a precious cornerstone, which is Christ. Then we started to come out. We stopped making the covenant with death. We started coming out of Christianity. We started coming out of being Muslims. We came out of being Masons and Shriners, and our women started coming out of these sororities and stop being Eastern Stars. Our people started to clean themselves up because we done found out who's our what precious cornerstone is. He has a sure foundation. See, now we know whose foundation. They know we getting on the foundation of Christ, right? Now watch this. Read 17 and 18 Hebrew.
All right. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 17. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and the righteous to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place.
Stop. That's a hard-hitting script. See, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away The refuge, the hell is talking about is these scriptures, brothers and sisters. This truth, this awakening, is washing away the lies. Them refuge of lies we believe, birthdays and holidays and witchcraft and all of this stuff we believe in, these refuge of lies. Jesus is a white man. The 12 tribes is white. Charleston Heston is Moses is white. All of these lies that we've been told here in Babylon, it's been washed away with the truth of the Bible. Now watch this. It says, and it says right there in the same scripture, and waters shall overflow the hiding place. What is that talking about? Go to Deuteronomy 32 verse 1. Go to Deuteronomy 32 verse 1. And I'm going to show you the waters is talking about. That's washing away these lies of refuge, Hebrew. Go to Deuteronomy 32 KG right quick. Deuteronomy chapter 32 Hebrew. I want 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
So this is the water that's washing away the lies. This is what he's talking about. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
Oh, the doctrine, these are the waters, ain't rain water. So
Yes,
this
sir.
water, this doctrine is washing away the refuge of lies that we was in. It's in all falsehood, in all narratives. Keep reading, KG.
Hey, real quick. When you said that water, you said something. Because remember what Christ said to the woman at the well. I have water that you would, if you drink it, you'll never go thirsty.
That's right. Talking about this word.
And I just want to bring that out to you.
You good. Verse 2, Hebrew. Read it. Started at the top, KG.
All right. Verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our God.
Ain't the name of the Lord being published throughout the internet and through the highways and byways that our brothers and sisters are teaching on? Ain't it being published now? Ain't our people being washed clean now?
Yeah, Christians are using it.
Now go back to Deuteronomy. I'm not Deuteronomy. Go back to Jeremiah. I mean, not Jeremiah. Isaiah 28 Hebrew, and read verse 18, and I yield right there.
You didn't finish that out. You didn't read all of that.
What? I didn't.
You said 1 through 3, right?
Yeah, we read 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, my brother crazy, y'all.
Hey,
yeah.
Good, man.
All praises. Now watch this.
I ain't looking at it now. You know I'm on the road.
Yeah.
I ain't looking at it.
Yeah, I got you, Hebrew. You know that. I know what you got going on. So when you get back to Isaiah 28, brothers and sisters, we're gonna read verse 18.
Oh Lord.
What happened?
You hear money? What happened?
This is definitely become the Steve.
Oh man. Bear with me, brother.
Oh, you all right, Hebrew? I know this your first time. You'll get fast with it. Put it in ISA right there in your search engine. And then just put 28 out to the side of it. ISA space 28.
All right. You said verse 18, right?
Yes, sir.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
So in your covenant with death shall be disannulled. So once we've been washed with the doctrine of Christ, the true doctrine, that water that we read about in Deuteronomy 32, that true, that precious cornerstone, that true foundation, he's washing us clean and washing away the refuge of lies, brothers and sisters. Now our covenant with death is being disannulled. And our agreement with hell, because we made a covenant with this, is what? Hell is what? It ain't standing. We not going into the lake with the rest of these clowns. And I yield right there. I yield right there. So y'all got a breakdown on that right there.
Hey,
That's what's
Salakia
going on.
Hebrew.
Talk to us.
To bag you up on what you just brought out, KG, go to Hosea chapter 5, because I want to show this right here.
And after you bring that out, could I bring something out too?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You say Hosea 5, bro?
Yeah, get Hosea 5. I think it's 13 through 15. Hosea 5, 13 through 15.
Talking about Ephraim?
It's gonna talk about the Most High, how he gonna hide his face from us until we acknowledge our offenses.
All right, I think this is it. Yeah, that's it.
I think the 15.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for is in 15.
Yeah. So you want me to start at what, 12 through 15?
Yeah. You can if they put it in the context.
I'm gonna start at verse 10. The princes of Judah were like them that removed the bound. Therefore, I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Ephraim is oppressed and broken in judgment, because he willingly walked after the commandment. Therefore will I be unto Ephraim as a moth, and unto the house of Judah as rottenness. And Ephraim saw his sickness, and Judah saw his wound. Then went Ephraim to the Assyrian, and sent to King Jareb. Yet could he not heal you, nor cure you of your wound. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. I, even I, would tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue him. I will go and return to my place, till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they shall seek me early.
See, that's what I wanted right there. Okay, because this is what the Most High has been waiting on, bro. Even the scripture that I quoted a while ago, when it said, if we'll turn from our wicked ways and cry out to the Most High.
Second Chronicles 7:14.
We're going to have to seek his face, bro. And we're going to have to repent and acknowledge our offenses to the Most High for him to take us out of this captivity. Mm-hmm. Last one right here, and I'll let Yeti have it. Get Baruch 4 and read 25 through 29.
All right. I take it right here, KG. I put that apocrypha on the screen for you, Hebrew, since I already got it.
Baruch 4, 25 through 29.
All right, hold on, Stay. Let me get there. Hold on, family. Bear with your brother. Baruch what, Hebrew?
Baruch 4, 25 through 29.
Got you. All right, family. I got it on the screen, and here it reads: My children suffered patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yah, for that enemy had persecuted.
Stop right there. What is that wrath? It's these nations, bro. It's these people that the Most High have unleashed on us because of our disobedience, because of our idolatry, because of us denying him, putting everything in the world before him. Go ahead, read, Hebrew.
For thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
See, if we'll be faithful, if we'll keep these commandments, soon and very soon, we're going to get to see the Most High put in work on our open enemies. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Yes, sir. Verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Ooh, I got a precept right there. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yah, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yah, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
More. That's right.
For he that has brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
That's right.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflict thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons.
Because guess what? Even though these people are doing us the way that they doing us, even though they got their foot on our neck still, they miserable. These people are miserable. Look at what they doing around the world. Everybody hate them. They can't go nowhere. Everybody hates the United States of America. Everybody hates Babylon the Great. But go ahead, Yeti.
You know, it's interesting that you said that, because you got Iran literally speaking to the children of Israel right now. And like we had discussed weeks ago, the only reason why a lot of them countries haven't hit America because of us.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to deal with that, because they have a better understanding of the power of the Most High than this weak Esau that's ignorant as hell. You actually took the scripture I was going to bring out, Brother Stephen, but it was good that you did that, because now I'm gonna reiterate it. In 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14, when you said, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. I was going to abandon this and say, y'all go ahead, but then you said something also in Romans 11:11. Can you bring that out?
Yes, sir. Romans 11:11.
Yes, sir. We're going to go 11 through 14.
Let me.
It's going to go right along what you just said.
Romans 11. You say 11 and 14?
11 and 11 through 14.
Okay, got you. Romans 11 through 14. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Yah forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is coming to the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy.
So remember, it said, if my people shall humble themselves and pray. We have to be humble right now, but we ain't gonna stumble. And that's what we got to understand. We're gonna be so jealous of the fact that, God, why are you letting these people get away? It's gonna force us to change course. It's gonna force our nation to change the way they're doing things. Go ahead.
Verse 12.
12. Yes, sir.
Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness? For I speak to you Gentiles. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So I was gonna say, you see how many people right now, they got all these money, these celebrities, but as you can see, they miserable. Look at Diddy, miserable. All these people are miserable. Right now, back in the 80s and the 90s, it used to be the fabulous world of rich and famous, everybody trying to be rich and famous. Right now, they ain't sufficing. Right now, we're starting to turn our head to the Most High, which is our source. We're not looking at the resources of earth. We're looking at the source of all things. Keep going. 13.
Okay. 13. Hold on. Okay. For I speak to you Gentiles, in as much as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I might magnify mine office. if by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them.
So as you can see right there, Paul is putting himself right with the people. He ain't setting himself higher. And that's one thing you'll see from a true leader. A true leader will always acknowledge his faults, that he is a man just like everybody else, that he's not better. So if y'all start seeing, you know, you see pastors doing that, but if you start seeing your leader doing that, that lets you know you might want to humble yourself before you get to take on the pride of the lead of whoever's leading you. And I'm not talking about us in particular. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I just yield, but yeah, hopefully I didn't take y'all too far, but you know.
No, you good, bro. Hey, let's go
Yes,
back
sir.
to that video, KG.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got it.
Greenwood District. Some of them were armed and fought back, but they were outnumbered by the white mob, which shot their way through. The white mob murdered, they looted, and they set fire to Black Wall Street.
This was the strategy, if you will, of how to deal with these communities, with these successful Black communities. The effects were disastrous.
For 2 days, the Greenwood District burned. Martial law was declared, and the National Guard was brought in. By the time the massacre ended, Greenwood was in ruins. More than 1,200 homes were destroyed, and 35 blocks burned. The exact number of casualties is harder to pin down. Some initially only reported that white people died. Others reported somewhere between 30 and 100 mostly Black casualties. But estimates now put that number closer to 300. As for those that
KG, stop. Go back. Go back.
In the
Go
months
back.
followed, and were left to pick up the pieces of
Go back about a minute. Yeah, about right there. Yeah, right there. And start right there. And listen to me
and
until I say
35
stop.
blocks burned. The exact number of casualties is harder to pin down. Some initially only reported that white people died. Others reported somewhere between 30 and 100 mostly Black casualties. But estimates now put that number closer to 300. As for those that survived, thousands of them lived in tent cities in the months that followed, and were left to pick up the pieces of rubble they once called home. After the massacre, the cover-up started. Records went missing from city files, including the very article that started it all.
Stop.
It makes
Stop
photos
right there.
from this time.
Now, records have went missing regarding to what really happened there at Black Wall Street, right? I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all heard what she said. Records went missing, or evidence went missing. Now, ain't this the same playbook they do today? Look at the Carmelo Anthony.
They doing it over there in the land. They doing it in Israel right now.
Yeah, they not giving
doing
you
it
the
in
total
New York
fact
right now.
They see what I'm saying? So these people been doing the same thing over and over. It's on repeat. Now, missing records. Who else records did they tamper with that's missing out of the Bible? Did they tamper with the Bible? Ain't some books missing?
Yep, that's the whole purpose of why you got to go to all these different books to get the actual history of what happened.
See, that's my point.
That's why the Apocrypha and the actual and the King James, the KJV is separated now, because they tampered with it and pulled stuff out to fit their agenda.
To fit their narrative.
That's right.
What
you can
what
drop
we
that
say-
video right there, KG, and go on to the next one. Go ahead, Mike.
That's all we saying, brothers and sisters. Peep the game. These people been doing the same old white supremacist tricks over and over and over and over. Let's pull that next video.
All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Add some more commentary real quick. I'm about close to it though.
All praise to the Most High. Why you pulling that up, Hebrew? I just want to say, like Brother Mikael was saying, when paperwork come up missing, when documents come up missing, that's when they start stealing land. They start stealing property. They start stealing money. That's what Esau always done. You look at what's going on in New York right now. Those small hats that they have flown over here from over there in Israel, because they done got ran up out of there by them Lebanese and them Iranians. Now they up there in New York stealing people's houses. Stealing people's land. This is what these people do. They didn't just start doing this. This the playbook.
But they got a house. They got a house over there with Fred Flintstone.
Not only that, Brother Stephen. Look at your situation. Did they not hide evidence when you was in your trouble in your youth? Did they not hide evidence?
Yeah, they did.
To fit their agenda to keep you incarcerated and wait until you was an adult to try you? Did they not hide that you was a juvenile and they hid that evidence?
I was 13. They waited until I turned 18.
That's garbage. But I believe it because they
charged me as an adult.
But you know what? Remember what a young brother it was back in early 1900s that they I think it was the first child that they ever executed.
I remember that.
In Alabama. That kid from Alabama, wasn't it?
Yeah. But they put that young man on the electric chair.
Hey, check this. For we at 1 hour 7 minutes. We got 3 more videos to get through. Check this. Go to Lamentations 4 right quick. Let me set the tone for this video right here. Hey, this happened 3 days ago. This happened over the weekend. A lot of you don't know this happened. But Mikael, we're gonna keep you on top of what's going on in America, aka Babylon. Go to Lamentations 4. Start at verse 17. We read this last night. Hold on, Hebrew. Don't start at verse 17. That's my fault. Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong chapter. That's why it was looking different. Yeah, start at verse 17 to read down to 20.
All right, make sure I was off mute. All right, Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
America is not going to save you, me, of people that look just like me. Us, Negroes. America is not going to save us, brothers and sisters. Keep reading.
Verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
See that? They hunt our steps. This is why I wrote this read. I want you to, when we watch this video, a nation that cannot save us, they hunt our steps so that we can't go in our own streets. Remember, they hunt our steps. And I'm going to show you how fast he came up on it. Read verse 19.
Our persecutors are swifter than eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Verse 20. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
See, we're going to show you in this video how we've been living under this heathen. And we're going to show you the intents of their heart This is what they really want to do on a mass scale, on a mass level. Roll that beautiful bean footage. This happened in Albany, Georgia, Lee County. IT, we ain't got no sound.
County family is speaking out, recalling the terrifying moments when they say a man armed with an AR style. A Lee County family is speaking out, recalling the terrifying moments when they say a man armed with an AR style rifle opened fire on their family reunion. And thank you for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Greg Lloyd.
And I'm Carla Heath-Stan.
That shooting happened Sunday evening on Autumn Leaf Drive in Leesburg. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer shot at partygoers after a verbal altercation occurred. No one in the family was reportedly injured, and Kinzer was shot after a family member returned fire.
He was charged with aggravated assault. WALB News 10's Mariah Norman sits down with a witness who says their family was racially targeted.
Stop. They charged this heathen with what they charge him with? Aggravated assault.
Aggravated assault.
That's
Not a
a
hate crime.
murder.
Not
That's
a
a
hate
attempted
crime.
murder.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's hate crime and attempted murder. What you mean? It ain't one or the other. That's both of them.
See, y'all see what I'm saying? When I read y'all last night, that Jeremiah, the Isaiah 59. The law
KG,
is
that's terror. That's a terrorist.
Yeah, that's an act of terrorism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrorist act, whatever crime they call it, it's an act of terrorism. That go another charge.
Boy, y'all some lawyers, right? Boy, y'all, I like that. Charge it.
Man.
So y'all see now, not Austin, but Carmelo Anthony got charged with murder, not manslaughter, murder.
Not assault.
Not assault, but murder. Manslaughter is when you accidentally kill the person. Murder is when you have an intent to do it. Was this intentional, what you see on your screen, brother and sister? If this was intentional, if you think this was intentional, put a 100. If you think it was not intentional and it's aggravated assault, put a 0 in the chat. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy that you got a 2-tier system, justice system in America. You see how they charge their own. But let that be you run up on a white family. Oh, you getting charged with terror, everything they can throw the book at you.
Well, Salaki, just to add on to what you're saying, you know what's and I was gonna actually go over this briefly on the Shabbat when I do my lesson, but I'm gonna bring it out now because I can I just showed a video on my lesson. Carmelo Anthony there were 2 other teams that had similar incidents like Carmelo Anthony had. One of them was a white teenager, another one was a Mexican teenager, and then you had Carmelo Anthony incidents. Each one of these incidents are similar, whereas somebody died from being stabbed by a knife. They were all around the same age. The white kid, he got 10 years. He got 10 years in prison and only did 2 years in jail. The Mexican kid, he ended up getting 10 years. He got charged for 10 years and only did 10 years worth of house probation. And we seen what just happened with Carmelo Anthony. He got 35 years. And they all did the same thing. Somebody got stabbed and ended up dying. One charge, the white teenager, his charge was negligence of a crime. He got 10 years and then only ended up doing 2. The Mexican kid, he same charge, not the negligence, but I think he got manslaughter and they gave him 10 years of probation. Carmelo Anthony got murder and got charged 35. I just wanted to. Can y'all see the clear cut examples being made? The leniency in one end on two different occasions for the same crime. Two kids got into an altercation and somebody got stabbed and ended up dying.
We watch for a nation. It cannot save us.
You know, just food for thought.
Go ahead, Hebrew, play if nobody got nothing to say.
All right. Let me mute up.
This family says they were celebrating a birthday and spending time together before a man they identify as a neighbor pulled up and opened fire with an AR-style rifle. Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
So when he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they were making sure the kids get in the house. And
Hebrew, stop.
Taking position.
Stop.
So they seen he had a gun. And
now, he pulled up, said nigga, drove off, went and got his gun, put his body armor on, he came back, right? That's murder. That's premeditated murder. That's not aggravated assault.
See, and just to add on to what you saying, Miguel, this what makes it I'll say it like this. These are the situations that the government hate. Cause they really gotta, and this is why you get the charge that you get. Cause in all actuality, had it went another way, they would have tried to charge the black man in this situation. But
if he would have killed him, that white boy, if he would have killed him, I wish he would have did. But if he would have killed him, we'd have seen a different outcome in this story. Go ahead, KG.
No, you right. And you took it exactly out of my mouth. That's exactly what I'm saying. But because of the way he went about it, with it being pre-recorded, they could only do what they did, which was give him the charge that they gave him. But if you flip the roles around in this situation, what you think the black man would have got? Murder. And I feel like, and just to be clear on this, nobody's being racial. Somebody, I think y'all had said it earlier. We had a slogan in 23, like we inside, we in the house. But the point of the matter is that we're saying stuff like that is because our people expect them to go about this the way that they do. But what we have got to a point now where we're just tired of you saying, somebody, excuse my language, somebody pissing in the wind and telling me it's rain. That's the part we tired of. That's the part that has I guess you could say, the world upset about the whole Carmelo situation. And in situations like this, you say it's fair, and then we get into situations like this where you show us that it's not fair. Then you complain about us saying something, but we're not. We know who you are. We just tired of you lying about or pretending to be something that you're not.
That's right.
I digress.
Hey, real quick. So this is what all of us are saying. We can easily break the system just by merely following the commandments. I'll explain. In 2018 alone, Black immigrant households alone earned $133.6 billion in 2018, paying $36 billion in taxes. The overall economic impact of Black Americans is substantial, even although specific figures for all Black Americans are less frequently reported, right? So, and don't make me bring out how much the Black church brings in. I think they bring in every week almost, or every year, about $1 trillion. What happens if Black America said, we're done with this, we're not playing by Esau game, and we are not going to spend no money on the Shabbat? What do y'all think is going to happen then? That's how you bring these boys down to their knees. Economics. I digress.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, right quick, KG, pull that Habakkuk chapter 1 through 4. Because we was talking about the me and KG, we was talking about the law, how slack the law is between us and them, right? We know this is premeditated murder. This is murder. If he would have killed, this is premeditated, right? He got charged with aggravated assault. Okay. Carmelo got charged with murder, not manslaughter. So we see there's a two-tier system of justice or law that's being given out to both sides. Like you was just giving an example, KG. The white boy got 10 years, but got out of prison in 2 years. Same charge, same knife, same style of murder that he did, just like Carmelo Anthony, but he was white. Then you gave the example of the Mexican kid. That's another race. Then we can even go to the Chinese, what we just witnessed here in North Carolina. He killed that young boy, shot him in the back. That's murder. But no, they said it was defending or whatever they called it, and then he got off and he ain't got to go to prison. We see that the law is slack in America when it comes to our people. Please, brother, read me Habakkuk chapter 1 through 4.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save.
Ain't we crying out because of the violence?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Against our people? Go ahead.
Why doest thou shew me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention.
Ain't they raising up strife and contention? Did he just not go in there and raise up strife and contention, shooting at them folk? Hold on, let me back up. Strife. They raise up strife. They causing these problems out here with us, brothers and sisters. They causing trouble. The enemy is. He's causing strife and contention. Excuse me. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, the law is slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth.
See, the law is slack, and what, KG? Judgment never go forth. We get no justice.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading. We're going to stop.
The wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth.
Don't we get wrong judgment? Don't they proceed it? They always get off. We always go to jail. They go home and eat pimento cheese and crackers and ham sandwiches. We go to jail and eat peanut butter with Ray Ray and Pookie. The law is slack, brothers and sisters, in the white man's justice system. Excuse me. I yield right there, bro. Anybody got something to say? We can go right back to that video. Because we got to be just like this brother on this video. Christ said, sell your garment and get you a sword. We got to be ready at all times. We can't be out here slacking. Go ahead, bro.
Well, they go back to the lesson that we
Hey, real quick. You said it, Mikael. It's a just us system, not a justice. It's just us.
That's right.
That's why we gotta go back. This go back to the lesson that we did this past Tuesday about the self-defense. This goes back to that. There's gonna come a point in time, brothers and sisters, they're going to quit using the law to justify what they do and just start back doing it how they used to do.
That's a make America great again. That's what Trump was saying.
Yeah. It's going to come a point in time where you're going to have to defend yourself, and you ain't going to have time to worry about.
So you're saying the only time America was great was on our backs, huh?
Basically.
Because you do notice that they kicked all the Mexicans out. So who they think they gonna bring out? There's actual video right now talking about there's a white man talking about blacks are ungrateful. They need to come back to work.
No, he right about that. It's numerous videos of farmers across the country trying to hire black people to come work in their fields.
The audacity.
But see, but once again, brothers and sisters, hey, this go right along with what I was just saying. I appreciate that, brother Yeti, because it's gonna come a point in time where they're gonna quit using the law to justify what they're doing, and they're just gonna start doing it because they feel the right to do it. It's amazing. Well, I ain't gonna say it's amazing, but it's crazy because some of the things that are going on, they're closer to home than what we think. You having these random acts of violence from different ages of Edomites. I even, I was telling Brother Mikael and Brother Stephen about this today. I even got followed by somebody today while I was at work. I was working my job, and it was an older Edomite. He kept pulling up next to my truck, trying to talk to me, trying to get me to come to the car. I don't know what he had going on, but the whole time he probably could have had a gun on the other side of that door trying to shoot me. Who knows? I didn't give him the opportunity. I'm just saying, things are starting to get weird, and it's very important that you pay attention.
Because trouble.
Right, because the guy that I'm telling y'all about today, brothers and sisters, the first time he said something to me, the first thing he said was, "It's hot outside today, ain't it?" But he was saying it extremely low, like extremely low. He was an older guy, and I was like, "Yeah, it's hot, but I got this refrigerator because I run a refrigerated trailer on my truck." For those that don't know, that's a cool, the stuff, the trailers that keep food
refrigerated
cold.
Truck.
Yeah, it keep the food cold. So I was telling him, yeah, it's hot, but I got this trailer, so I'll be fine. He left and came back in the parking lot 2 or 3 times, and each time I came to the store, each time I came out the store, he came to the truck, stopping. And there was one time when he was trying to talk to me, and he wouldn't let me go past him. Like when I tried to go in front of his car, he was in a little small SUV, but when I tried to go in front of his SUV, he would hit the gas a little bit. So I had to go behind him real quick just to avoid him. But who knows? Only the Most High knows where that man's mind was at. But you got to be prepared, brothers and sisters. You don't know what we know that their mind is wicked, but you don't know, like I've said in other lessons, you don't get to pick the opponent. You don't get to pick the time. You don't get to pick the place. That's with scripture and spiritual. So it's best to just be on guard. Pay attention to your surroundings. Because just imagine, just using this same video for an example, just imagine if these brothers and sisters that was at this family reunion was not paying attention to that man saying those racial slurs, to that man riding by, and he would have came through and did the same thing he did without them paying attention. It'd be a lot of dead brothers and sisters at that family reunion right now. What if the man that ended up shooting the guy, the Edomite that came back with the AR-15, what if he didn't have his gun to defend himself and all those other people around him? We probably wouldn't have got the same results that they talking about on the news. I'm telling y'all to open your mind up, I digress. Go ahead.
Hey, we're gonna finish that preparedness thing, but I do apologize too. I didn't see, for some reason I couldn't hear you talking, and when I was talking over you, I do apologize because you weren't coming through on my end. So My
no,
bad
you
on
good,
that,
bro.
family.
You good, bro. You know it happen all the time. You fine. Fine.
Y'all better get your gats though.
Get some.
Yeah.
You sound far away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I hate the mic in there. Can you hear me
Hey,
now?
that white man called him over.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, all right. Now listen to what our brother did. Go ahead, Hebrew. Hit that play button.
All right, hold on. Make sure I'm on. All right.
And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
It was so hurtful. I cried all night. I'm laying outside on the ground through a shootout under a car with my other auntie, my other sister, who is 77, and I'm 62.
The investigation is
Hold on.
ongoing. Officials say more charges.
Grandmama is 72, and the other woman said she was 62. The brother said he started opening fire and moving with it. That's how we gonna be, brothers and sisters. We gonna be getting down with them. Hey, this is what you want? Okay.
But once again, I reiterate my point. All these people running because they were not prepared because of the environment and everything that was going. You know, it's a family function. You don't need your weaponry at a family function. One person tells. But just imagine if he wouldn't have kept it. Just imagine if you didn't have that one person to defend you in that situation.
KG.
Yes, sir.
When you come to when our people come to Shabbat class, are we heavily armed?
That's an understatement.
Hey,
That's an understatement.
Hey, I tell you, Eve need to stop telling us because I there's some Eves in my family say, why you gotta have that? It's like, hey man, I don't need you trying to regulate anything on me that I got that's here to defend you. And that's one thing we gotta get out of our heads. That Martin Luther King, we are the world mindset need to go. But again, it was probably the 2/3 niggas.
Yeah, it's not to, it's not to going back on what you said, Brother Mikael. Yes, we be armed at Shabbat because for safety purposes, you never know what's gonna happen. How do you think, brothers and sisters, the random acts of violence be happening at the Dollar Generals, at the churches, at the Walmarts, at the mall? How you think them things be happening? Because we go in places thinking, oh, it ain't gonna happen here. Oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. Oh, I ain't never gonna get caught in that situation. Oh, I'm at church. I should be all right. You know, my wife, my rib get mad at me a whole bunch of times. Why do you have that on you in here? And I look her dead in her face every time, and I tell her, because ain't nobody gonna play with me or my family while we in this store. She don't say nothing else about it.
Tell them.
And it's a 1 in a million chance of it happening. But one thing I'm not gonna do is be in a situation where I gotta defend my family and I can't properly defend them.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. This is, you ain't got to go there, KG. This is Deuteronomy 28. Now in this video, this woman said she was 60 and her mother was 72 or something like that. Did I'm saying that right? Did she say that? I know she said something.
Yeah, one of them was 73, the other one was 62. They hiding under a car in the yard.
Now watch this. Now, was it children out there, brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then watch this.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna start at verse 48. Thou shalt serve thine enemies which the Lord shall against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. Mute up, Yeti. Therefore, this is Deuteronomy 28, verse 48, and I'm gonna stop at verse 50. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he destroy thee. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. That heathen, I'm telling you, this Bible is real. That heathen come out there. He knew them kids was out there. He knew them elderly women was out there. He didn't give a damn. Now, the Lord said they not gonna show favor to the old nor to the young. I ain't got time to argue with pig meat eating Christians about this Bible anymore. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna let these curses keep tearing your butt up till you come on here and start listening and what does say the Lord. Everything makes sense in this world now, KG, since we understand what does say the Lord. Don't everything make sense now? You see how we can take videos and situations now and use the word of God and break them down with the scriptures?
Yes, sir.
See, that's that water. That's that dew that he was talking about what we read earlier in Deuteronomy 32 over there. That's that doctrine, that sound doctrine that's been rained upon us. I yield right there. Y'all go ahead.
They gonna learn today.
Like I've said before, you know, some habits are hard to break, but you just need to get into a habit, brothers and sisters, of paying attention to your surroundings. People will show you, same way in this video that we're watching right now, people will show you their actions if you pay attention. That's why I was able to, you know, a part of discernment is having discernment is also paying attention to the signs when they present themselves to you. That man rolled down that road because he got mad because the road was crowded and he seen a whole bunch of black people having a good time. So he's decided to hang out his window and yell, nigga, nigga this, nigga, nigga that. He felt like it didn't have the proper effect he thought it would have, so he came back fully armed with an AR-15.
I have
Go ahead, Yeti.
I have a small story, and hopefully this rings true. Where I live, got a couple Edomites that want to they from Missouri. They from the Show Me State. And so, like y'all said, being prepared, because I remember during the time of, storm season is here. So during storm season, everybody trying to get their stuff together. I'm over there getting gas, and this Edomite says, and just letting y'all know, if y'all got a small stomach, it is okay. He said, "Nice turn, you effing ninja." Me coming from where I'm at, I said, "Boy, I will beat your ass." He said, "Come on in," and we're yelling at each other at the car. He said, "Come on in, I got something for you." I said, and all he saw was my smile on my face. I said, "Cool. Why don't you pull over here?" He kept going his way, still yelling. I backed my car up into the filling station right underneath the camera. Why? Because I understood I needed proof to show that I was parking, somebody was shooting at me, and I had the way I have it. I'm prior military. The way I have it, he was gonna have a hard time hitting me where I was gonna have an easier time hitting him. But all he did was went off and talk. He didn't expect me not to have the reaction that I did, and it equalized his behind, because he realized, oh, you ain't one of them Negroes that don't want to get up on that. I might want to go sit down somewhere. Because I told him, you may not be going home today. And so we got to understand who we're dealing with. I digress.
Yeah, I think that's the end of that video. Do we have another video, bro?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Give me a little commentary. I'll pull it up for you.
All right. So, brothers and sisters, sisters especially, brothers and sisters, but sisters especially, you're out at the grocery stores or any public place where a bunch of them are circling around, walking amongst you?
Basically, this roof over the internet, which wasn't something I'd ever done before. But
Salaki, go ahead, bro.
So if any of you watch your surroundings, sisters, watch these Karens and these Edomite men. Watch them, because if they come off so bold and they're trying to do something to you, and you have a chance to de-escalate the situation and get out the way, by all means do so, but keep your eyes on them as you're trying to, as the Most High, prepare your way of escape. But do not, I repeat, do not let them harm you in any kind of way. Because if they put their hands on you or try to harm you, I want you to send them to the Most High.
With that being said, though, brothers and sisters, always observe your situation. You know, this goes back to part of the lesson where that self-defense lesson. You know, the turn the cheek aspect. We know that does not mean going to the store and allow somebody to kill you. That's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is, if the situation can be avoided, like today, I'll use myself as an example again. The older gentleman that I was telling y'all about that I had to deal with at work that kept, circling my truck back and forth in the parking lot. I had my weapon on me. But even though he came off suspicious, even though he came off as weird, the Most High told me just go sit in the truck until he leave. And that's what I did. I sat there for 10 minutes, but he eventually ended up leaving. The point of the matter is, of what I'm saying, like Brother Tuva just said, watch, pray, listen to the Holy Spirit. Don't make a decision so quick off of your feelings. But
true.
Observe, and if you can avoid the situation, avoid it. But if it's unavoidable, by all means, defend yourself.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all brought that out, because I thought about it, man. I could have just kept on moving my way, but at that moment, I was in my feelings. I was tired of them sitting there saying that. But we just gotta be smart about what we're doing.
I mean, and I understand that, because I done had moments like that too. I've had moments like that. I've got into situations where I thought somebody was gonna hop out on me at the red light, and because he felt like I cut him off, and I instantly, pure instincts, I grabbed my weapon because I'm not gonna play with you. But at the same time, the situation diffuses itself. If it's meant for you to get in something, there's sometimes you just can't avoid it. But if you can prevent it. Because the reason why I'm saying this, I don't want anybody to go back and say, well, Brother KG said, Brother KG ain't telling you to crash out. Brother KG is telling you to pay attention to your surroundings, because you should be doing that anyway.
Yeah. Y'all see, listen, brothers and sisters, look at the timeline. We had what's that Chud dude name?
Chud the Builder.
Yeah, he was calling the folks the N-word. Y'all see what happened to him, that incident. Then we had the Rick Child incident. Then we got the Kamala Anthony incident. Now we finna show you what this man did to this elderly woman. This child of the devil. I'm talking about this, what we finna watch is this little 16-year-old child terrorizing one of our beloved elders that's 90 years old. Play the video, Hebrew. We ain't got no sign.
Facing the woman's house. Here's Ethan Tuttle.
I've lived next to Carol now for 2 years, and I can't think of
A central neighborhood woke up to a disturbing message left on a home. Now investigators are working to find who's responsible for defacing the woman's house. Here's Ethan Tuttle.
I've lived next to Carolyn now for 2 years, and I can't think of a kinder, nicer person.
Everyone on Littlefield Avenue in Central seems to be scratching their head.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Orange obscenities and even the N-word spray painted on Carolyn Howard's home. Neighbors say this aggression directed towards her is repulsive. Howard, the sweet lady down the street, doesn't know what to think.
You don't never know if you'll be able to walk out your door at night and without somebody throwing something on you or throwing something on your house.
We're appalled that people would do that to her.
They have no regard for the young and the old. Deuteronomy 28, what we just read a while ago. 48, right? Lamentations 4, they hunt our steps that we may not go in our streets. Did you hear what that email said? You just can't go out. I'm just scared to go outside at night. Did you hear what she said? Did she say that? Oh, okay. Hit the play button. I'm just showing you how these scriptures come to life. Go ahead.
To her,
neighbor Tony Vincent says with the fear comes a headache for Howard.
Right now, she's looking at some costs to have to restore a house and fix some things. And I just hate for that burden to fall upon her.
Her family says this isn't the first time Carolyn has been targeted. Just a couple weeks back, a swastika was keyed into her car and her tires slashed. And leading up to this incident, a small fire started in her front yard.
I was, saying, well.
Thanks, Mike.
See you next month.
So you can get these delivered.
Where's her family at?
Water.com.
Why would somebody?
Hold on. I'm glad you said that, Yeti. I'm glad you said that. And here's why I'm glad you said that. As somebody that considers not me, but I'm putting you in the mindset of how people that do these types of things, this is where their mindset is. Now, Yeti, we're gonna use what you said just a few seconds ago as an example. When that guy realized that you wasn't playing with him, what did he do?
Skirted off and ran.
He skirted off and ran because he thought what? He thought you was
an easy target.
Yeah, he thought you was an easy target.
I'm sorry, I wasn't easy target. He thought I was a Christian. My bad.
and what I'm about to say, I feel like all the brothers on this channel, we as men, we do a good job of this anyway. Far as paying attention to our surroundings. And if you don't do it, get better at it, brother. It'll save your life one day. For our sisters, I'm not telling you to walk around tough. I'm not telling you to walk around like you can knock a man out in one punch. The point that I'm trying to make here is that this sister is being targeted because she appears to be an easy target.
Soft kill.
Well, she said it though. She said, "I'm scared to walk outside. I'm scared to do somebody to throw something at me." See, I don't know where she's from, but my grandmother was, before she passed, she was in her 90s and she still carried a 25 on her. So
my grandmama stayed packed with that 38 special. I wish people would walk her little ass up there while drawing them something. If you're dead,
man, look,
this Salaki, this woman probably goes to the store every day, says hello to everybody. She's a nice lady. More than likely, she's a nice lady.
She goes to church every Sunday and pay tithes, buddy. Go ahead, KG.
But I bet you she does not pay attention to her surroundings. And I know I keep saying this, and I know I'm hounding on this right now, but I'm saying this to y'all because people look at you as an easy target when they realize that you're not paying attention to things that you should be paying attention to. I'm not trying to make anybody paranoid, but whoever is doing this, they know when she's not going to be at her car. They know when she's not coming outside. They're picking the times in which they're trying to do what they're doing.
And she stays in a white neighborhood, and they don't want that Negro in their neighborhood. And this is why they let this young little child of the devil terrorize her.
But you know what's funny though? You said something KG. It is a word that once I understood the meaning of it, it saved my life. You said the word nice. If you look at the etymology of nice, it means that basically you a fool and you stupid and you ignorant.
Yes, if you go back and yet it's correct. If you go back and look up the old, you can use AI to look this up right now. The term in which we use nice today is not the same term that they use nice back in around Christ time and in between then and now. Being nice, the actual meaning of nice is to be foolish. So, brothers and sisters, don't be foolish. Pay attention. And this is coming from somebody that, like I said, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just speaking from my own truth. I pay attention. Sometimes it gets tiring. I pay attention because you don't never know who's watching you. You don't never know what could happen at any moment. And I know I probably sound paranoid. I'm sorry if I do, but I'm just being honest with y'all.
No, you're being a watchman. That's what you are.
Praise, because what we have to understand is, brothers and sisters, like this woman in this video is being targeted because she's an easy target. Things can be done to her and there's not going to be any repercussions from it because she appears to be an easy target. Yet it said something earlier. Where is her family at? Where is her family? You're not always going to be around your family. Some days you'll be by yourself. And if you're not paying attention, Lord forbid, but that's the whole purpose of me saying you need to pay attention. Go ahead, Yeti.
Hey, like on Friday, she need a son or a grandson like Damon. That little Edomite ain't gonna do nothing with Damon around. I don't know if y'all remember that.
No, I do.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, we need to stop. And I'll say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. We need to stop. I want to use a Mikael style word. We need to stop emasculating our sons, because that emasculating our sons takes the fangs and the claws out for them to be able to do those things, to set things and regulate on people when they get out of line. See, there ain't no fear in Esau because they know they're going to get away with it even if you react or don't. But there should be a fear like, man, let me not do this because Damon going to come over here and mess my life up.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to kill them. Just keep them. Hey, make their family, like they said, well, you get to visit your son. Well, now from here on out, I ain't gonna say that because I was gonna say something like, make sure they can visit them in a nursing home.
I mean, what the gist of what Yeti is saying is what we're hounding on in the past 5 minutes. You don't have to kill anybody. You don't have to unalive anybody, Salakia. But don't make yourself an easy target. And you do that by paying attention to your surroundings. Go ahead.
All right, the famous words of Malcolm X, by any means necessary. I'm going to take it to the full extent of the law. I'm going all the way to the gusto. You hear me? That's just me. I'm talking about me now. Don't do it with me.
I don't even like being in those situations because I already know how I get, and I don't be trying to, when you then stepped away from violence and violence is trying to present itself yet again, it's almost like, man, like I'm not even trying to return to this person, but please, hey, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know we're at that time where it's not going to be where you can leave it alone. And by that time, I'll probably be done turned it on anyway. But that's why I'm saying the things that I'm saying, brothers and sisters, because
Mr. Welch.
Yeah.
Do you have any remorse of taking little Johnny's life?
Nope.
Your Honor. Yes, he deserved to die, and I hope he burned in hell.
I mean, no, but KG, yeah, you're right. I had to tell somebody, yeah, I look like I'm demure or whatever, but there's a nigga inside that I fight real hard and have to pray for that he stays asleep. And for your betterment, he needs to be asleep. Because if he come out, you gonna be asleep.
I wear it on my face, and I don't even be trying to sometimes. Everybody asks me all the time, bro, why you look so serious? I can't help it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I can't control my facial expression. Yeah, I wear it on my face. You been through so much and seen so much, you know, it's just it becomes hard to hide it. But back into this video, we got one more video to do. Go. You got anything you want to?
We'll finish it after this video here, Hebrew. We done been up there an hour and 55 minutes. Go ahead.
All right.
How they do that?
Not far off in the woods near Howard's home are some painted trees displaying more swastikas. The paint doesn't fade easy. Ask Addison Strahan's dad. She says he tried power washing the home to clean off the paint.
He passed by and saw it and took the pressure washer down the street and tried to get it off her windows and off the stuff without messing up the paint. And it would have damaged the paint, so a lot of the other neighbors are trying.
Now, y'all see who they interviewing in that neighborhood, right? It's been all white people. She stays in an all white neighborhood. See, y'all, we gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop doing this. Then, not only that, KG, this heathen went out there and spray painted on God's tree, the Most High's tree, the swastika. This is what that heathen did, right? Now, family, run with me over to Isaiah 11. Right quick. I want to show you something about the trees. Y'all see what he did. He went out there and spray painted. I'm telling y'all, even the damn trees are sick of Esau. Y'all come with me in Isaiah 14. You can't make this up. When you go to Isaiah 14, family and sisters, start at read 4 through 6.
Hold on, bro. What'd you say, Isaiah 14?
Yes, sir. 4 through 8. 4 through 8.
All right.
Now, KG, you heard what the video said. He spray painted swastika on the tree. I'm going to show y'all why the trees gonna rejoice. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth.
This is the destruction of Babylon. Go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
See, everybody gonna be happy when these heathens are destroyed by the Most High God. And I'm gonna show you something. Read the next verse. Even the trees gonna rejoice. Go ahead.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, Lebanon, Salaki, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
See, the trees is tired of them. The trees is being assaulted by Esau every day. They go out there and cut trees down every day and send them to the mill. The trees is tired of them. The little Johnny out there putting swastika on the damn tree. The trees, the nature is tired of Esau. The earth wants this heathen to be eradicated. You can't make this up. They lock up. Listen, they lock us up in prison. America's the #1 prison house of prisoners in the whole earth, in all of the world, right? Y'all do know that, right? She has the most prisoners is in the United States of America in these prison houses. Not only that, this place is the #1 place where it even locks up all the goddamn animals in the zoo. Ain't the zoo a jail for the animals? Ain't they locked up?
Basically.
See, the whole earth's gonna be in rejoice when this people is gone. You think that dolphin and that killing whale is see where it get tired of kissing that heathen in the mouth? I'm just saying that. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I know y'all think I go overboard, but I just see what I see when I read these scriptures. This little heathen went out there and put the swastika on the tree. This is why the trees and nature gonna rejoice when this heathen is laid down and not around. Play the video.
Trying to bring in funds to take care of her garage door and the other things that were damaged, because that's not something she should have to worry about.
Howard's daughter asked not to be shown on camera, but left a simple message for the person or people who did this.
They better not be caught on this property ever, ever, ever again, because it will not be the outcome that they're looking for.
Authorities are working the case and took this spray-painted security system with them earlier today in hopes of finding some sort of footage that will lead them to the culprit.
Hope that justice is served and that they don't just brush this over to the side and say, oh, that this is kids being kids, because at this point they have crossed the line.
In Central,
Hold on. Since when do kids learn how to paint swastika signs anywhere? Now I remember a time when you used to go. I remember when we was kids, you would knock on somebody's door and you would run, and they would come to the door and you wouldn't be there. I don't remember times where people was running to people's houses painting swastika signs, racist symbols. I don't remember times like that. So where they getting this from? If the kids are just being kids. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm so lucky. I'm back, brothers. I had to find this place. I was delivering that. My bad, y'all.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. You good.
In Tuttle, WAFB 9 News.
Is that really?
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. That video gave you a little bit of information about what was done, but the next video you're about to watch is going to let you know who did it. And yes, it was a 13-year-old pink kid. Now, this happened to an elderly brown woman in Central, and I think this is Central Louisiana, where she stays in an affluent neighborhood surrounded by a bunch of pink individuals. And her car has had a swastika painted on it. They painted derogatory words. You see they blurred them out on her garage and on her house. And also they set a fire in her yard. Now, what does this behavior remind you of? Well, it reminds me of two things. One is Klan behavior, but it also reminds me of what our dear sister Gwendolyn White says was happening right here in North Carolina before she opened fire on those attorneys who were protecting those individuals who were gang stalking her by destroying her property, destroying her Lexus, burning her yard, messing with her AC, breaking into her house. All of these things made her sound crazy, right? But this shows you that there are a group of individuals, and that video had a bunch of sympathetic white people, pink people, but who's to say that they are not in on it too? Not saying that they are, not saying that everyone is involved, but if you live in that neighborhood, that close-knit neighborhood, you know who's doing this. And evidently somebody let them know who was doing this. And now the family of Miss Carolyn wants the parents charged, as well they should be. Just watch this video.
Hey, good evening, friends. I'm Elizabeth Val here with Greg Merriweather. Thanks for joining us here at 6. Racist imagery spray painted on a home and carved into a victim's car has gained a lot of attention locally. And today, an attorney is sharing more about what his client went through.
Our Ethan Tuttle is here with us and has the very latest on this. Hey, Ethan.
The government is neutering this $59 pressure attachment next month, and this is your last chance to get the original version. There's a new American pressure attachment out there, and it's the most powerful one you'll ever own.
Yeah, hey guys, family members and the attorney representing Carolyn Howard say that local leaders need to take a good look at this case. arguing accountability may go beyond the teen accused of hate crimes.
You're not going to hug a thug, and let's not kiss a Klansman. For this type of imagery to still be used, to invoke fear, to send a message, cannot be tolerated.
Today, attorney Ryan Thompson and the NAACP addressing recent crimes targeting Central resident Carolyn Howard.
I want the public to see exactly what transpired that day.
Thompson, who's representing Howard, filed a lawsuit late last week against the family of the 13-year-old boy accused of vandalizing the home, lighting part of Howard's property on fire, spray painting swastikas near her home in the woods, and even etching one into Howard's car. Family members saying last week what the boy was allegedly dressed in while spray painting their mother's home sent a chill down their spine.
Wearing what is believed to have been KKK garb or KKK robe. There was spray painting on the side of the house whereby the N-word was used. There was references to 1488, which is white supremacist talk for Hitler as well as other individuals.
We asked EBRSO after our initial report if any charges would be brought against the parents in this case. They replied no.
When you're talking about a minor, the parent.
Man. So where the kid learning it from? Where the child learning this from? If not the parents.
See, tender-hearted Negroes get mad when I read this script right here. You ain't got to put it on the screen. See, when I read this script right here, KG, about these little children of the devil, the parents and the children, all of them, see, they get mad when I read this, but I'm going to read it. Isaiah 14:21. This is the only way to get rid of it. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, the son, and the nephew, said Yahweh. See, we got to kill it at the root. Yahweh gonna get the kid, the nephew. Notice it's talking about the men, the nephew, the son. They got to go. Brothers and sisters, they got to get out. They listen. The only way this white supremacy got to go, they got to die.
Hey, now,
KG, go ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah, KG. Yeah, it was on KG.
Okay, because I was gonna say, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember when Christ said, "What do you do unto others, you do unto me"?
Yes, sir.
Remember when So this is the thing. Sometimes some folks are brought back, and this is a opportunity to do right, even though probably back then, they probably didn't do right. And so when they go up in front of the Most High to try to state their claim, the Most High can show them without a shadow of a doubt. See, that's the other thing we got to make sure. No matter what these people do to us on this end, they still got to deal with the aftermath. They still got to stand in front of the judge. So a lot of times, our demise may not be just judgment on our part, but it may be the basis of judgment for theirs. Because in the book, like you said, some of the books that have been taken out, it shows those ones who were killed by a man, the Most High told them to wait right here until they get here. And so when that man probably tried to say, well, I didn't do all that. Well, Most High bring you up. Hey, witness number one, witness number two. You see this young lady, you did this too. You did this early in age. And so, like we said in that scripture, because they didn't change, now all your sins from your life are being brought up against you. So I'm just bringing that out.
Right, Sister Arlene. Right. Because there is a lot, and just to prove what Sister Arlene just said, if you do not, let's just say, if you don't homeschool your children and you don't take your children to public school, you can get charged for them not being in school. They will charge you for not allowing your children to get a public education if you are not homeschooling them. So how is this any different? Thank you, Sister Arlene. I'm glad you said that. Get back to the video. Unless y'all got anything else? Y'all want to add before I push play?
No, sir, I don't.
Parents have to be held accountable. And so if there's any way under the law in which an individual can be held accountable for their kids' actions, the family believes that charges should be looked at and should be appropriate.
So I asked attorney Ryan Thompson if he had seen the footage of the boy wearing the Klan robe for himself. The footage the family says they saw in the juvenile courtroom. He said so far he hasn't, but that he stands by his clients and the information he has. Greg, Elizabeth?
So there you see or hear the information given that this young pink 13-year-old boy was dressed in KKK garb, a KKK robe, and he was actually using terminology such as 1488, which they are saying is a reference to Hitler. So how does this child know all of these things? Where is this child getting the KKK garb? We all know how and why and where he's getting this information. It is from his parents and probably other people in that neighborhood. We all know what Louisiana is. You know, they're rife with racism, just like any part of the U.S. And it's saying that, you know, the woman even saw them or saw the person dressed in a KKK garb. But what they did do, as you saw in the first video, is they're spraying the cameras, right? More cowardly behavior. And I shout out to the woman's daughter who said, okay, don't put me on camera because I know what I'm going to do if I catch her. That's what she basically said. She was going to let off. She said, they better not be caught on this property ever again, or the outcome would not be too favorable. And by that, I mean, she's planning to light somebody up. Because as well, you should. This lady, this woman has no doubt earned the right to have a nice piece of property in an upscale neighborhood in Louisiana. She probably worked hard all of her life, and she wants.
Is there anything else you want from that video, bro?
No, I think we ate all of it.
Hey, but this the thing, right? This the thing. Just like Sister Arlene was saying and Brother KG was saying. Now, you take a Israelite or a so-called African American single mom that got some kids, and her kids is hard-headed, and she got to work every day, so her kids basically wait on her to go to work, and she think they at school, they skipping school. That child missed too many days. You know what the legal system gonna do?
Man,
they gonna try to lock the mama up.
Yeah. And CPS gonna take the children.
Hey, you remember when Kamala Harris was in over California? She was locking them black mothers up because them kids were skipping school.
Yeah. See, the system is designed against us.
The law is slack.
It's designed against us, man. It's not intended for us to prosper in no kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. It's designed for us to fail in every way. But the Most High just keep on keeping us, though.
That's right.
He keep on keeping us. He keep on blessing us. The more they try to keep us down, the more the Most High keep on blessing us. He keep on and keep on and keep on. But see, it gotta come a point in time to where we gotta get our mind made up. We gotta get our mind made up that we're gonna serve the Most High God, and we're gonna serve Him for real. It gotta come a time, cause that's the only thing gonna save us and get us out of captivity. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else.
That's right.
But I yield. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think we done gave him enough, Hebrew. We up here what 2 hours and 14 minutes. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, brothers and sisters, I guess we gonna give right there for the night. You know what I'm saying? We brothers, we work, we tired. I'm so sleepy, my head burning. Yeah, so we decided to come on tonight and last night to give y'all brothers and sisters what's been going on in the earth here in Babylon. I hope this was edifying to you, and I just hope it just wakes you up. That's why we try to bring the scriptures out to let the Bible speak and let the Most High speak to us on what's going on in the earth. And I just thank the Most High for these brothers on the panel, our brothers and sisters in the chat. Let's stay prayed up. Let's keep praying. Let's keep fighting for the faith. Let's stay on the straight and narrow road and try to keep waking up our brothers and sisters. We all got a job to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button. I said we got 18 on tonight. We was up to like 21. But please hit the like button, share the videos. And that's it. That's all I got to say, bro. Excellent lesson.
Praise it.
Yeah, we got you in our prayers, MC to the X Project. I see you. All praise to the Most High. Tubi, I meant to read your script, Tubi. I am so sorry. Tubi wanted me to read that script from earlier. Second Esdras, what was that? Second Esdras 9. Did it say 9 through 13? Second Esdras 9. What would he say?
9 through 13.
All right, this is Second Esdras 9 through 13. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torments. But such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that had loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain, and therefore be thou not curious on how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire on how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah, man, all praise to the Most High. Hebrew. Again, like I said, man, my apologies. I had to step away for work, but I knew it was gonna be a great lesson, man, edifying lesson. That information need to come out, bro. Like, it's so much stuff going on in the earth that our people need to know about. Cause we got to be on the lookout for this stuff, man. Cause it look like right now it's somebody else. But guess what? Tomorrow, it could easily be me. It could easily be one of these brothers on the panel. It could easily be one of you brothers and sisters in the chat. So we got to keep our head on the swivel, man.
Yes, sir.
We got to stay prayed up. Stay prepared. Stay prepared. Stay prepared. Especially our sisters. Sisters, y'all stay prepared. Cause they looking for soft targets.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they went after that. You went after that lady, the elder. They know she was by herself. They looking for soft targets. Be able to protect yourself. At least long enough so somebody can get there to help you out. Have something around. Stick, knife, sword, bat, pellet gun, BB gun, Pick 9, AK-47, Mac 11.
Use that flammable hairspray.
Can say anything.
Use that hey, that hairspray flammable. Get you a lighter. Get that hairspray bottle and light. Hey, you got you a torch. Yeah, give him a hard perm on the face, hard burn. Yeah,
You
Afro
know,
shave. Yeah,
well,
use that.
and if you wanna get advanced with it, they actually sell legal flamethrowers in today's time that you can buy.
And they sell those stun guns and all of those different type of weapons now. They got a gun that's like a real gun with knockdown power, but it don't kill the person.
Mm-hmm. It shoot the rubber bullets, I believe, or it shoot sandbags. You can get a shotgun and shoot sandbags.
Mhm.
Or rubber bullets.
Hey, and don't forget hot grits. Change people's life.
Yeah, y'all, y'all super. Y'all grow them long nails. Learn how to claw. Y'all grow them nails. They with them nails is weapon. They get up on you. You claw that heathen. You claw him. I mean, you claw him till you claw his soul out of his body. You keep gnawing at him. Use your teeth. Bite. Learn how to bite. You don't know how to bite? Practice.
Hey, you see what Evander did? You see what Evander did to Tyson?
Mike said, if you don't know how to bite, practice.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
brothers,
take
brothers,
that. Go ahead, KG. Go ahead, KG.
Man, hey, brothers, if you don't have a camera system at your house, get a camera system.
Yeah.
They're
They're not expensive.
They're
not
not.
expensive.
We'll go over it in the preparedness. My high suggestion to you is this: go on Amazon and look at Amcrest cameras. The only thing is, I am not a big fan of Wi-Fi cameras at all because they do have Wi-Fi blockers. If you get the hardline cameras, they can't block them.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you find a young person, pay them a few bucks, or a techie or somebody, then come in and run some Ethernet cable in your house and set it up. I did my house by myself, and my wife helped out a little bit, but it don't matter. I mean, they're not going to be able to block anything. So that's another thing we got to be mindful of. I'll be online and I'll look around and I'll start. We'll have to set up some kind of group me chat for these kind of things.
And also, brothers and sisters, those that are still waiting on the health lesson, I just ask that you bear with me on that because I'm trying to get an accurate list together of. I know Sister Brenda Hill was asking about different things. I know we probably all would like to know a little bit more about it, so I'm trying to get an extensive list together. So the next time when we do get ready to have that class about things that can help us with our health, as far as joints, muscles, your blood vessels, your cognitive thinking, so on and so forth. I do plan on having a list and a lesson prepared for that. I just ask that y'all bear with me on that.
I'll help you with that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I might even be able to add it to the lesson that Yeti do about preparedness. But if not, we're still gonna have that lesson either way. So,
hey, one of the things that y'all need to do, unfortunately, I don't have that access anymore. But if you have elders, especially those who are of the Native American, or even just, my grandmother actually grew up on a plantation. And so she knew a lot of stuff, chamomile, dandelion. Dandelions, they look at it as a nuisance, but dandelion has a lot of medicinal things. Start talking to your elders. Start getting in that old understanding and start writing it down so we can start putting it and helping each other out with these things, because the Most High already gave the herbs that we need.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some of the things.
Just to add on to what Yeti's saying, I think dandelion prevents heart attacks, if I'm not mistaken. Natural remedy. But like I said, we'll get into that when the Most High tell us to. But if y'all ain't got if we ain't got anything else, brothers, we're gonna do shout outs tonight. What we doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Friday night class will start at 7 o'clock, I believe. And
7:20.
The Shabbat class will start at 11 a.m. on Shabbat day. And brothers and sisters, y'all got a treat this week. You got a Tuesday night class, you had a Wednesday night class, you had a Thursday night class, you're going to get a Friday and a Saturday if it be the Most High will. So let's start with these shout outs. Shout out to Sister Arlene Foster, our beloved auntie. Shalom, auntie. We got Sister Jim in the building. Sister Jim, shalom, sis. MC to the X Project. Hope you get the feeling better, brother. I see you said you had a fever of 102 and a fever. Ooh, Hebrew, you're pretty sick. We hope you get the feeling better. We'll keep you in our prayers. We got Christy Snipes in the building. Yes, sir. Shalom, Sister Christy in the building, our beloved sister. We got Sister Cindy Carr. I'm sorry. We have Sergeant Sister Cindy Carr in the building. Shalom, auntie.
Shalom.
We got hold on, same people. Hold on. I know there's some more in here. Psalms 91 in the building. Shalom, sis. Shalom. I know you in the bed beside that dog and it's snowing. I know y'all is calling up the seas. Yes, sir.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, now, brother Tubaya. Shalom, Hebrew. Paula James in the building. Shalom, sweetheart. How you doing?
Shalom, shalom.
Who we got? We got Sister Killfication. I'm sorry, Killfication. Shalom, sis. Out there in Texas.
Shalom, shalom.
I love Emo out there in Texas. Hold on, y'all. Sister Brenda Hill in the building, all the way out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Shalom, Emo.
AM to the X Project. I'm pretty sure you don't have these ingredients with you right now. But if you write this down, rewind it and write it down like you need to, get you some type of, I don't care if they honey cough drops or menthol cough drops, the blue ones, or the ones that's infused with honey. You can use all three of them together. But get you a pot, heat the pot up with water, mix it with Sprite, and use those cough drops, add honey, and add some type of alcohol, strong drink that you can stand. You don't need too much of it. You just need some of it to make you sweat. Get you a bunch of covers and lay under the covers and sweat it out. And it should help you knock it out within the next couple of days.
Also,
the honey will help with your throat as well.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say also, don't forget, man, put some you can probably say KG, like some olive oil or something like that. Just be mindful of worms, but man, go outside, put some oil on your feet, anoint your feet, step outside, put your feet in the grass while it's hot, and just let the Lord just deal with you with that sunlight. That sunlight is powerful.
Yeah, that'll do it too.
Because that grass will pull all that stuff out from your feet.
Mm-hmm. Metals and all. Or if you want to do it Indian style, cut you some potatoes and put them in your socks and sweat it out. When potatoes turn brown, hey, swap them out. That's right, Sister Arlene, and keep hydrated. Main thing is, though, brother, you want to make sure that you sweat it out. And when you get done sweating it out, make sure that you wash those covers and stuff, soon after, because the sickness gonna be in the sweat, gonna be in the covers. But I digress, y'all. That's all I got.
Shout out to Wally P. Elder, shalom up. Wally P in the building. We got Sister Francesca in the building. Shalom, sis. I think I got everybody, y'all. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all.
All right. Well, since Brother Stephen is not here to stop me because he thinks we don't have a title.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
You can never foil my plans. And this has been another exciting episode of Land of Smackdown Thursdays.
He already had that one together, Mike.
I had it loaded up.
Yeah, he had that loaded up, boy.
Hey, we out, family. Shalom.
Chapter 1, verse 7 and 8.
What's going on, Juco?
Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and in every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come.
Yeah. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, when he crack that sky, yeah, they all gon' die.
It brings tears to my eyes to watch my people suffer. Then I sit back and watch all these other nations bubble. Then I reflect on Deuteronomy 28 curses. It's apparent why Israel Cadillac and hearses. I've been witnessing so much hurt and pain through the lens of these eyes. I'm often convinced that somehow I've been desensitized. I'm just praying for the day that he cracked that sky on that cloud with that sword to destroy this world with fire. Yeah, they all gon' die. They all gon' die. In that day, they all gon' cry. They all gon' cry. Yeah, plus they all gon' lie. Trying to die, but they can't. Why the Messiah going hard on their ass like LeBron in the paint? Those who led into captivity shall also go. And those of us who at the bottom won't have to moan no more. Won't be the tail no more. I feel the shell no more. Cause those of us that kept the commandments, yeah, we all gon' go. Yeah, it's all gon' show who really love the Lord. Because those of us that endure to the end will get a just reward. Yeah, it's a just reward for them to die by the sword. For the inhumane treatment of the people that the Most High adore. Yeah.
Crack that sky. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. Yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. Yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. Yeah, they all gon' die. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. When he crack that sky. Yeah, they all gon' die.
They will start reading books, and they will realize that the world is so much bigger than the world they live in now. They will never be content to be a slave again. And whatever you do, don't ever let a slave read the Bible. That's the magnitude of reading.